Alright guys, Godzilla Freak here. Welcome to the episode 126 Dragon Ball Super review. We're gonna do this slightly different this time. We're gonna be watching some Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays while at the same time we pull up some of the pictures here from the folder I made. From my quick access folder. Alright, so yeah, let's get started with the review here. So beginning of the episode, this has been the beginning of the episodes for a while now. It's Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren, and Goku and Vegeta still can't damage Jiren. Okay, I kind of failed this. Where is it? I am so bad. Here we go. Okay, so you have Jiren just literally walking through them casually with no difficulty whatsoever. Alright? And then I'll put this down here, I guess. After that happens, it's like, alright, we can't beat Jiren. We cut to Toppo. This is Toppo's episode. So then we see 17 just barraging Toppo here. And basically what's going on is 17 can't really damage Toppo, but he looks at the pillar, and it's like, okay, there's approximately 6 minutes left in the Tournament of Power. So what I'm gonna do is just constantly barrage Toppo with this key attack, and hope that he won't be able to keep up, and that he'll just eventually, he won't take any damage, but 6 minutes will stall out and we'll have more people and we'll win. So that's 17's plan there. And then Toppo's like, alright, this is bad. I can't let this happen. I better go ahead and end this as quickly as possible, which is very smart of 17, right? I'm just going to finish this one. I mean Toppo. Toppo's like, yeah, I'm going to have to finish this. So then there's a giant key struggle between 17 and Toppo here. And Toppo does like the whole justice thing. It's like, alright, this is all my justice. I'm gonna finish you. But then the maniacal evil being known as Frieza decides, alright, we want to win this tournament, right? 17's like getting knocked back and gonna lose. So then, let's get into the pictures folder. This will be easier. Alright, this will be also spoilery, but it'll be easier, okay? So Frieza shoots Toppo in the back. It's like, alright, Toppo, you're not getting this. Frieza does the whole laugh thing like he did on Namek. Alright, and then Toppo gets mad. He rips off his clothes, and then he's like, okay, that was all the justice I had. This Frieza guy, he's so fucking evil. He's like a land shark or some shit like that. Alright, you know what? Justice is useless now. We're gonna unleash the God of Destruction power, because we know that Toppo was training to become a God of Destruction. Don't know how he did this. He has the Hakai energy now, and he has the symbol on his chest. Like, Beerus just has it on his clothes. Maybe it's still like inside him. He's not a true God of Destruction yet, because Vermaud is still there. Vermaud still exists. But alright, so we have God Toppo, and it's like, okay, so how did he do this? I think like you only become a God of Destruction when the current God of Destruction dies or resigns as a God of Destruction. That doesn't seem to be the case at all here, though. Like, Vermaud is still alive and kicking, but then Toppo is becoming God of Destruction. So, I mean, yeah, but maybe he's not God of Destruction yet. He's just learned how to do it. He has that Hakai energy, which, I mean, in the manga, Goku knows the Hakai, so, right? But, yeah, so he has this glowing purple aura around him, and he's like, yeah, okay, this is a God of Destruction. Vermaud's freaking out. It's like, oh yeah, Toppo is a god. Like, Vermaud freaks out at absolutely everything, and anything and everything Vermaud is freaking out over, alright? That's, I guess, just some part of his personality at that point, where he freaks out a lot. he's that type of guy. So, I mean, it's like, okay, so Toppo's really strong now. How's he gonna fare against Frieza, right? So Frieza is really arrogant, and he's like, oh, but I've tanked the Hawkeye before. It wasn't even from a god of destruction. It was from a dog, and Beerus literally breathed it away like I did to those Namekians in the filler scene. I am totally strong enough to defeat your real Hawkeye. Toppo does this massive, he charges up this Hawkeye, right? And then Frieza's just really arrogant. Oh, you're kind of an idiot. And then Toppo ends up encapsulating Frieza and splitting the entire arena apart. Goku, Vegeta, and Jiren are on these little rocks now because the main arena is so blown up, right? And we see like his Kakai, it's massive, and it takes a long time to charge, so that's one of his weaknesses. Like, he actually does this death ball thing. Whereas, say, when Beerus does his Kakai, it's more like you disintegrate. I guess Goku's Hakai in the manga also has that death ball thing, but it's like it's like just boom, like it touches you and you like encapsulate. It's not an actual like energy beam, it's more like directly destroying you. With Toppo's, it's like creating a ball that then does the job of destroying you. So it is different in that regard. It is a different sort of Hakai. That's probably because he's not a real god of destruction. And it's like, okay, he's destroying wherever he touches. Let's just use some rocks here because it destroys the first contact. So that's the second weakness. It touches something and then boom, instantly destroys. Toppo also is coating himself with the Akai energy, the purple stuff. So any attack that goes close to him is instantly disintegrated. So it's like, alright, how are we going to beat this guy? Right? He's so strong. How are we gonna deal with this guy Toppo? He just has his almighty Hakai energy, and 17 decides, alright, I'm gonna just like keep stalling him until the end. He can't catch up to me yet. And yeah, 17 is very fast. And Toppo's Justice Flash in the Hakai form is actually powerful enough to destroy 17's barrier, but he gets out in time because barrier stalls for so long. So yeah, so it takes a god of destruction to crack that barrier. That's absolutely insane, just how stupidly powerful that barrier is. And it shows that, yeah, the barrier might be infinitely strong, but for a god of destruction, it's not a no limits fallacy, right? For a god of destruction, you can still destroy it. So that's pretty cool, right? You just that's just a strong ass barrier, but it does break. And then Frieza's like, you know what? Screw you, Toppo. I hate you. He comes out with a death ball. After the Hakai thing, he's like we was on Namek. He has like he has one eye closed, and he's like, all right, Toppo, I'm gonna beat you up with this giant death ball. And then Toppo just flicks like a mini little Hakai at it, and the death ball's just poof gone because Hakais are just infinitely powerful. Really, nothing can stop them. That's how they've been built up. That's how Beerus did it to Zamasu. That's how Beerus did it to a ghost and still killed him. It's a Hakai, right? It's a Hakai. It's pretty insane, honestly. So now we see, okay, so yeah, Frieza's done, right? And Toppo proceeds to just demolish Frieza. Like he just grabs him by the head and it's like, ha ha ha, alright, your trash belongs in the trash bin, right? But he doesn't actually manage to knock him off. Frieza is still in at the end of the tournament. 17 does like a mini key blast or a rock or something to keep him in the ring. So Frieza's still in, you guys. Frieza's still in. I'm thinking, alright, Goku's gonna be fighting Jiren, and Goku's gonna have the upper edge. It's like Goku vs Frieza on Namek, and he's gonna knock Jiren off. It's like, oh yeah, it's like what happened on Namek. But then, right as Jiren's about to fall off, Frieza's gonna come out of nowhere and knock Goku off to get the Super Dragon Balls. That's what a lot of the people I've scene we're thinking. It actually does make a lot of sense that that might happen in the series. That would be really interesting if it did happen. It would be pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, Frieza's still in. The end of the episode, we're brought to 17 versus Toppo. It's like, oh my god, I have to beat this guy, and this guy's a goal of destruction. But it seems that Toppo isn't very fast. It seems that 17 is able to just run from Toppo and keep up. In the preview, we see we see your boy Vegeta here. Let's just do it like this. DBS 126, because everyone's using this short. We see your boy Vegeta just freaking out, and it's like, oh, a life-threatening blow from Vegeta. We thought Vegeta was really powerful, right? I guess Toppo is stronger than we thought too, but I don't know. I think Vegeta should still be in. I think he should be able to just go boom, final flash! Right, Toppo, right off the stadium. Right, and maybe it's just gonna be Goku and Jiren at the end. I feel like Vegeta should still be in by the end of the Tournament of Power, though he actually might not be, seeing how the series been building it up. Really, he should be, but he might be knocked off by Toppo prematurely. I was not expecting this much out of Toppo, honestly. I thought Toppo was just gonna be a one-off, just, you know, I exist, this happens. I thought that was gonna be all with Toppo, but no, he's actually getting his own sort of story arc, and it's really interesting. I like seeing Toppo's sort of power and how he is a relevant character in the story. We didn't think that would be the case, but it is the case. Toppo is quite the force to be reckoned with when he does the whole God of Destruction Hulk out thing. Also, how does he get that really cool aesthetic? Beerus just looks like a normal guy, you know? Can the God of Destruction just be like, oh, I want to look like this, yeah, get the purple aura and everything. Beerus, I guess he has a mini Toppo aura, but most of the time he's Beerus. He's laying down and sleeping or something. I mean, maybe it's Beerus himself. No, most of the God of Destruction just looks like normal people, right? Not actual gods. Also, I've been wondering something about the races in Dragon Ball. Like, alright, so you have, for example, Jace. Jace is this red dude, but he looks like a normal person. Raccoon also looks just like a normal person. Are these like normal people? What race are they a part of? How does that work? When you look at Hellas and Vermaud, it's like, alright, what race are they a part of? We never really realize, we never get an explanation as to what races all the characters in Dragon Ball actually are, right? There's some really weird races in Dragon Ball, and it's just really ambiguous as to what kind of race they're actually a part of. And I feel like it'd be nice if we had a guidebook that gives us some form of clarification as to what race is Toppo, what race is Jiren. Is Jiren's face white? I guess so. He's like an alien dude. He got the Dragon Ball ears and everything, but yeah, so what do you guys think about this new God of Destruction Toppo? Do you think 17 will be able to beat Toppo, guys? Leave your thoughts in the description below. Just kidding, in the comment section below. I just wanted to make the description joke. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Take care, you all. Goodbye.